Jay Leno, John Oliver, I was thinking about it because we played Stephen Colbert exulting for his audience 3 years ago over the Mar-a-Lago raid. And Jay Leno sat down with the Ronald Reagan Institute recently, and everyone on the left in comedy has been super frustrated with what he said. But I thought what Jay Leno said was just good, basic common sense. And I think you just contrast what you're hearing from Colbert and what you're hearing from John Oliver and what you're hearing from left-wing comedy, in quotation, writers, and listen to what Jay Leno said and tell me if it isn't good, old-fashioned common sense. Here it is.
Funny is funny. People either, it's funny when someone when you make fun of their side and they laugh at it. I just find getting out, I don't think anybody wants to hear a lecture. To me, it's just, when I was with Rodney, it was always the economy of words. Get to the joke as quickly as possible. Why shoot for just half an audience all the time? Why not try to get the whole, I like to bring people into the big picture. I don't understand why you would alienate one particular group, or just don't do it at all. I'm not saying you have to throw your support or whatever, but just do what's funny.
What John Oliver said is comedy can't be for everyone. It's inherently subjective. I don't think comedy, it's just what people want. I think our show clearly comes from a point of view. Most of these long stories we do are not party political. They're about systemic issues. I mean, I'm rolling my eyes at that. The reality is Jay Leno is right. And I do think, maybe this is the next book I need to write. I do think if you go back and look at everyone that was culturally ascendant in the 80s and the 90s, whether it was Michael Jordan in sports, whether it was Jay Leno in late night television, and Johnny Carson before him, whether it was Bill Cosby, leave aside the allegations against him, but in terms of the Cosby Show, all of them, whether it was Sylvester Stallone or Mel Gibson or Arnold Schwarzenegger, all of them had one thing in common. They believed America was the greatest country in the history of the world. I really do think. We have a lot of people of cultural influence now that would argue against that and may well even argue that American history isn't even good at all. And I think that's one of the inherent tensions that has been created. Look, we'll talk more about that, but in the meantime, you can talk with anybody and save a bundle if you got Pure Talk. Pure Talk has a plan right now that's just as good as all the big boys, but it can save you $1,000 over the course of the year. How much difference would $1,000 make for you at the end of the year as you get to Thanksgiving, as you get to Christmas, as you get to New Year? Start recognizing what expenses you got out there for all the kids and the grandkids. Start to think about the taxes you're going to have to pay in April. It can save you a bundle right now, and it's really easy to switch. You can keep your same phone if you want to, or you can get a new one. You can also keep your same phone number. It's very simple. It's just $1,000 in your pocket. I use Pure Talk to talk to my 17-year-old and my 14-year-old. All you have to do is go right now to your phone, type in pound 250 and say Clay and Buck. From the phone that you have right now, pound 250, say